Hello everyone. Making a follow-up video to a major change to the build. And when I say major, I mean quite literally. Before I was summoning Storm Totem, which was applying Frostbite with the Blizzard effect. But I've found an even better way of stacking Frostbite, which I think the build actually shines for when it comes to Frostbite application. I can't believe that I went from like 30 Frostbite stacks to well over 90 on a single target. And it all revolves around the Thorn Totem. So I'm not summoning the Thorn Totem. The game's doing it all for me. So we're gonna grab the Venom Tipped Thorns, Poison Chance 100%. We are then converting that into Frostbite. So we have 100% Frostbite chance with every thorn that comes out of the totem. We're then going with single projectile, but because it's increased cast speed, it's actually 2 projectiles per second. So against a single target, that's 2 applications of Frostbite per second. And it does a little bit of extra damage, but who cares? We are currently still leveling this up. I'm still missing 2 levels, but I'm going to be putting 2 points here. Now, the mana cost does go up, but the way that I'm summoning them doesn't actually cost mana. I've got a feeling that the devs are going to nerf this, because it's 5 totems. I'm currently getting 3. And all of them, thanks to this, all 5 of them are being summoned around me. Now, this is a well-known thing. This is something that people know about when it comes to the game. But when it comes to an RSI-friendly build, and you're just holding now 2 buttons down, it becomes... well, let's just say insane. A bit strong of a word, but you know what? Fine. So I'm just going to quickly do this, and I'm going to get the boss set up. But I'll quickly show you the item that's allowing me to do this. So this technically isn't possible unless you have this. Now, 8% chance to hit to summon a Thorn Totem. So every time you hit something, it does a quick calculation to see if you summon a Thorn Totem. And thanks to the node on the tree, when we summon 1, we summon maximum totems in a circle around us. So it's a well-known thing. This is well established. People know it. But I got incredibly lucky that I also got 16% increased cold damage per active totem. So I'm still looking into, you know, getting it maxed out. I'll still need 2 more points. So I'm lacking 2 totems. But I instantly get 3 totems, and they are stacking Frostbite very quickly on the target. And it's made my clear speed and everything else go through the roof. It's a huge addition to the build. I can't believe that I got this lucky and found it, because you do need it. Oh, here we go. Let's get another totem. You do need it to be able to do this. You can't actually do this Thorn Totem build without it. So you have to actually find something like this to be able to pull this off. But because I did find it, the build is now astronomically better. So increased spell damage with a totem active, increased cold, increased cold, increased cold, increased cold. Huge amount of increasements to the cold. And the wonderful thing about it is that now I only have to hold 2 buttons down, not 3, 2. I now have space on my action bar. Another thing that I grabbed as well is the this point here, increased haste. This gives you 30% increased movement speed. I now also get permanent 30% increased movement speed. Come on, tick. There we go. So I just get 30% increased movement speed. I forgot about that node. I forgot that it was even on there, but It's just brilliant. I'm just loving this build more and more and more and more. I can't wait to test this on proper endgame content. Because I'm still actually, like I said, I'm still fixing my Frostbite.
I remember you.
Go away. Remember me another day. So I'm using this, the vial of volatile ice. I've got the low roll. It's only 53% chance to apply Frostbite. But you can actually get one that's 85%. So I need to keep finding these. I keep needing to uniquify. There's that thing on here, right? A chance for you to get a unique when you use that. So this is something. It gives me something to do in the game. It gives me an end game goal. There's also gloves. Gloves that increase your frostbite on hit. And those gloves, it's a unique glove. I keep forgetting its name. But it gives you, on the lower end, it's 100% frostbite on hit. And the top end, it's about 140%. So I'm able to get a crap ton of frostbite. And that's on hit. So with Maelstrom, I'm summoning 8 to 12 Maelstroms currently. And now, because I'm not summoning a totem, and it's automatically summoning for me, the great thing about it is that I can now go insane with the cooldown recovery speed and try and get this down to like 2 seconds. It's gonna be insane if I can do that, so...
Drown in darkness.
We just run over to the boss. We have to get the totem luck crit thing. There we go. And...
it was all for nothing.
We're getting 75, 80, 90 on the frostbite.
Accepted.
Oh.
The void is all that is left.
It's just beautiful, dude. So now I just need to scale that damage.
Let the void take
That's the build now. Scale frostbite damage.
The abyss calls. Can't you hear it?
I'm just holding buttons down. It's insane.
Drown in darkness.
I love this.
God's emperors, it was all for nothing.
No! What is my void? It should be maxed, right? Nearly maxed. I'm enjoying this build.
I remember you.
I don't know why this guy's doing so much damage to me
Accepted.
when I've got like nearly
The
maxed
void is all that is
resistances.
left.
It must be physical or something, right? It must be a mixture of
Let
physical
the
and void.
take you.
I don't think it's doing pure void damage. I just noticed I'm getting
The abyss
fire
calls.
stacks,
Can't you hear
and I
it?
have no idea where I'm getting ignite from.
Drown in darkness.
To scale frostbite,
God's emperors, it
you
was
just
all
have to
for
scale your
nothing.
cold damage. So my cold damage numbers aren't brilliant currently. I am still trying to figure it out.
The void is all that is left.
I've just been pratting around with all different kinds of stuff, messing around.
Let
but,
the void take you.
Yeah, I need those gloves. Those gloves will make frostbite even stronger. Because if they can give me 140% frostbite,
Can't you hear
plus if I can get the offhand to also get like the higher end sort of 85% frostbite, then oh, 112! I saw 112 then.
This death is different. Am I free?
I haven't been scaling the damage. It's pretty low end still. I'm not really paying it much attention. Because obviously I'm still learning the build. I'm only level 79, I'm prattling around with it, but... Ooh, 112 Frostbite stacks. My current Frostbite is doing 261 damage. So that's 261 damage times 100, because obviously each Frostbite stack is doing its own damage. It's still pretty low. I do need to get that damage up. I don't need anything else other than application of Frostbite, so those gloves, I really need to find out what they're called. Maybe I can find out. Like, give me 1 sec. What the fuck is going on in my... Okay. Sorry, a bunch of tabs just opened because I tried to do like a backpedal thing. Last Epoch Frostbite. Just to give you a... I'll put these in the description, I guess, as well, so that you can see. But Frostbite, we're looking for ailment sources, and then all the way down, Frostbite Shackles. That's what they're called. They're called Frostbite Shackles. Chance to apply Frostbite on hit, 100 to 140%. It also increases your freeze rate multiplier. They are gloves, so I'm going to have to give up my current gloves, which I'm okay with. I can look for necrotic resist somewhere else. I'm overcapped on it anyway, so it's all well and good. But I need to convert mail braces, which are level 30 odd braces, so I need to actually go out of my way to farm those bracelets and then change them using the unique stone to try to better my chances of getting these gloves. So I now have a reason to endgame farm. There's 2 things I need. The gloves, they're called Frostbite Shackles, as well as better volatile ice. There's probably other ways that I can get Frostbite on cold hits, or just Frostbite on hit, but that's my current option. There doesn't really seem to be other good ways apart from the gloves. I'm not really seeing anything else. But yeah, when I get the gloves and a better roll on this, the amount of Frostbite application because of Maelstrom is going to be insane. So what's next for the build apart from the Frostbite? Cooldown reduction. We want to get as much cooldown recovery, I should say, speed, because I want this to be spammable. I want this to be under 2.5 seconds. Because it will allow me to get all 16. I think 16 is the max. I haven't gone above 16, but as long as I can keep spamming it, I should be able to get out 16 stacks of Maelstrom. Each stack will apply Frostbite, several Frostbites per tick, as well as the totems. We'll also be doing 2 Frostbites per totem because of the cast speed from the tree. Mic drop. So, is this a viable build? Fuck yeah. And it's going to be so much fun, because now it's all about the endgame farming. It's all about just trying to find those 2 items and adjusting the build to do more damage. So, the only thing I need to get on my gear now is just increase cold, or increase spell damage, or flat spell damage, and stuff like that. No, not flat, sorry, because that doesn't affect Frostbite damage, does it? No, I just need damage over time, cold damage, elemental damage will probably increase it as well, things like that. Maybe? I don't know if that affects Frostbite, I'm gonna have to look into that. Would elemental damage increase Frostbite? Or does Frostbite only scale with cold? Or damage over time, it says. Because it says it deals cold and damage over time. It doesn't say that it scales with anything else. That's going to have to be something I test. So I've got a reason to test at least, but clearly the 261 is, though it is good, and I am doing, what, 100 Frostbite stacks. Need more. Need more. Need more damage. Urgh. This is going to be a fun build. I need to get all of that, like, resistance off my character now. Plus 15 to Ellie res, don't need it. Because I now have permanent totems up. I don't need to even cast the totems. The great thing is about it as well, because the totems don't cost anything because of this to summon, I can actually get away with less mana regen now. Because I'm only casting 2 things. Wow, I can get real good gear for this. Either way, I'll keep you posted. I only found this like 10 minutes ago. I was prattling around with leveling up the Thorn totem thing just before I hit, you know, the record button. I say 10 minutes ago. This video's been 16. About half an hour ago. Okay, whatever. Stop being so pedantic. So now I'm just going to experiment and try to get the build defensively up, because I need more defenses, clearly, because that boss was ripping me a new one. Either way, cheers for watching. Have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, whatever it is that you're doing, and see you in the next set of videos that I upload in terms of endgame bossing and the progression of the build. So yeah, thank you. Peace!